Welcome to Mindblow, the ultimate destination for jaw-dropping content that will surprise, inspire, and entertain you every step of the way. If you love discovering the unexpected, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and share with your friends to keep the excitement going. Your support helps us keep blowing minds and creating content you'll never forget. So buckle up and get ready, because this is just the beginning. In military history, some vehicles become icons. The Humvee, the T-72, the Merkava, but others, like Finland's MiSu, remain shadows. These ghost vehicles are ambitious projects that never quite make it to the front lines, caught between prototype and production. Finland, known for its independent defense solutions, created the MiSu PMPV-666 in response to the deadly threat of IEDs seen in Iraq and Afghanistan. The MiSu was designed as a tough, affordable, mine-resistant vehicle, embodying Finland's tradition of self-reliance. The vision, a fleet of Finnish-made MRAPs protecting soldiers at home and abroad. But turning vision into reality is never simple. Years after its debut, the MiSu remains an enigma. Tested, praised, but never widely adopted. No major orders from Finland's military, no big export deals. The MiSu is now a case study in the challenges small nations face in the global arms market. So, was it a failure, or is the story more complex? This is the tale of Finland's Phantom MRAP. Finland's defense strategy is shaped by geography and history, a long border with Russia and a culture of total defense. Self-reliance is key. Finland builds its own military gear, from rifles to armored vehicles, out of necessity and practicality. In the 2000s, Finnish troops faced IED threats during peacekeeping missions, using older vehicles like the Sisupasi, good against bullets, but not mines. Buying foreign MRAPs was an option, but would mean dependency and vehicles unsuited for Finland's forests, lakes, and harsh winters. The MiSu project, a partnership between the Finnish Defense Forces and Protolab Oy, aimed to create a domestic, affordable, adaptable MRAP. Using commercial components for the engine and drivetrain kept costs down and maintenance simple. The goal, a world-class mine-protected vehicle tailored for Finland's unique terrain. It was an ambitious plan, rooted in national pride and practical needs. The MiSu would be a new chapter in Finnish armored design, but ambition alone wouldn't guarantee success. The stage was set for a tough journey. The MiSu's core mission is survival. Its V-shaped hull deflects mine blasts, a hallmark of MRAP design. High-strength armored steel and modular add-on armor allow protection to be scaled for each mission. Blast-attenuating seats, suspended from the walls, shield soldiers from shockwaves. Every detail, from armored glass to fuel tank placement, maximizes crew safety. Unique among MRAPs, the MiSu is amphibious, able to cross Finland's countless lakes using rear propellers. Achieving both mine protection and water mobility is rare, but Finnish engineers found a balance. To keep costs low, the MiSu uses a commercial Scania powertrain, engine, transmission, and axles. This means easy maintenance and global parts availability. The MiSu blends military-grade protection with commercial reliability. It's a practical, innovative answer to Finland's defense needs. But technical success doesn't always translate to adoption. The MiSu's journey was just beginning. The MiSu's journey from concept to prototype began in the mid-2010s, with the first vehicle unveiled in 2015. It impressed with its design and use of commercial parts, prompting rigorous testing by the Finnish Defense Forces. Trials pushed the MiSu through harsh terrain and live-fire blast tests, proving its survivability. In 2018, 4 pre-production vehicles were ordered for field testing with the Jaeger Brigade. Real-world feedback from soldiers was crucial for refining the design. But after initial excitement, momentum stalled. No large follow-on orders came. As of late 2025, the MiSu hasn't entered full-scale production. The 4 vehicles remain in extended testing, not standard issue. Technically successful, the MiSu hasn't become a staple of Finland's military. The hardest part, turning a promising prototype into a widely adopted system. Why hasn't the MiSu been widely adopted? The answer lies with Finland's existing armored fleet. Patria and Sisu are industry giants, their vehicles already proven and deeply integrated into Finland's military. The Patria AMV-88 is a global success, modular and versatile, forming the backbone of mechanized infantry. SEO's GTP-4R4, a direct MiSu competitor, is smaller but offers similar protection and has already secured military orders. With limited budgets, the military prioritized vehicles with established support networks. The MiSu, a 6x6, is larger than the SEO GTP, but less versatile than the Patria AMV. Its unique amphibious ability is impressive, but existing vehicles already meet most needs. For a small country, buying 3 similar armored vehicles is a luxury. The MiSu, despite its strengths, was squeezed out by its more established siblings. In the end, it found itself caught between 2 champions. The competition was fierce, and the MiSu lost out. Sometimes even great ideas can't overcome market realities. For small nations, export success is vital for defense projects. Selling abroad lowers costs and sustains jobs, but the global MRAP market is crowded and competitive. The MiSu's makers hoped a Finnish military order would boost credibility and attract buyers. But established MRAPs from the US, Turkey, and South Africa dominate, often at lower prices. The MiSu's amphibious capability and commercial Scania powertrain are unique selling points, especially for countries with challenging terrain. Yet, without a major home order, foreign buyers hesitate. They want proof of reliability and adoption by the country of origin. The MiSu is stuck. It needs domestic orders to win exports, but needs exports to justify domestic orders. It's a classic chicken and egg dilemma. The uphill battle for export success continues. The MiSu remains a promising but unproven contender. The MiSu's story is more than a tale of one vehicle. It's a lesson in the challenges small nations face in defense. Finland's push for self-reliance was logical, but limited budgets and fierce competition shaped the outcome. The MiSu wasn't a failure of engineering or imagination, but of scale and timing. Even without mass production, the project built expertise and pushed technical boundaries. Protolab's engineers gained valuable experience, and the competition spurred innovation across Finland's defense industry. The MiSu's existence may have improved its rivals, raising the bar for everyone. Sometimes the value lies in the attempt, in the knowledge gained and the options created. National ambition, grounded in skill, is never wasted. The MiSu strengthened Finland's industrial base and defense know-how. In the end, even a phantom vehicle can leave a real legacy.